Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading today. Let's get right into your messages, shall we? Okay, starting off with the devil. Okay. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Let's see. Page of Cups. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Knight of Cups. With a Knight of Wands in the bottom. Okay, wow. I gotta say, I just finished another reading, and I was talking about a castle, and yeah, this feels like an extension or something, but I was talking about imprisoning yourself with, because of fear and denying yourself happiness. And in this Eight of Wands, doesn't that sort of look like a castle right there? It does, right? And this is why you have your castle, because you don't want all that chaos coming in. You want to sit in there and be safe. And again, the devil. The devil was showing up in the last reading as well. And we were saying, or I was saying, that it's sort of self-sabotage going on. That you're protecting yourself, but ultimately you're denying yourself of what you want in life. Your desires and love and happiness. And 7 of Wands, again, it's that like, oh, nope, see, that I'm blocking this, or blockage, shutting out and sort of working against. And this is water as well, so I feel like it's definitely talking about like not wanting to let the emotions get the best of you, or being vulnerable is scary for you. We have the Page of Cups, 8 of Swords again. It feels like there's fear for you, like when it comes to talking about your feelings or relaying messages of emotions, you feel like your throat is closing up, or like, because look at these swords against the neck there. It's almost like you feel like you can't, like you want to, but you can't, like it just doesn't happen. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Like you want to share your emotions, you want to be more vulnerable, but I feel like it's just become so normal for you to not speak up. And I think, okay, you may be feeling like you can't speak up out of fear, even if you know that it's going to be well received. I feel like you find it difficult here because, because you want to be, maybe it's because you don't want to, rock the boat, or you don't like conflicts. I guess we'll see. We have the 10 of Pentacles with Death. So I feel like this is a confirmation that I think, you need to change something here with yourself, like with the Devil here and Death. You know that you need to go through and work through some stuff here for your own sake. Because right now you're keeping yourself protected here, but it's very chaotic anyway. Like, and see, oh, I didn't even think about this. There's a heart underneath the 8 of Wands there. Do you see that? It's kind of like you're in there, but you really, because in the last reading, I feel like we were talking about having love for someone, but still shutting yourself or shutting them out, and, keeping yourself like stuck to protect yourself. And here's like the little heart there, like coming from inside, like, yeah, I do have love, but I just don't want to step out into the chaos. It's too scary, and you know that by doing this, you will lose people, or you will lose love or happiness. And this is saying there is great and huge reward here with the 10 of Pentacles and Death. Like the payback. I don't think that's the correct term. Well, the results of you working through your devil energy here, like whatever it is that's keeping you in self-sabotage, or keeping you in negative thought spirals, or Yeah, any toxicity that you have, this is saying that letting go all that is going to be very helpful for you, and it's going to give a lot. Like I think you don't know if it's worth it, so I'm here to tell you it's worth it. It's going to be greatly beneficial is what I'm trying to say, and it's going to offer you stability in a real sense. Okay, there we go. Because I feel with the Eight of Wands, that's also very it's very quick energy. It's something that happens very fast. I think you're very quick to bring up that wall, very quick to maybe run away, protect yourself. Like it happens like this. And so you can feel safe, right? It's not actual safety, is it? It's just a coping mechanism is what it is. But the chaos is still going on here, right? It's just that you're sort of like burying yourself. But if you were to step out and maybe, I don't know, I guess a fire, oh my god, yeah. That also ties into the message. The fire is coming from inside. I was gonna say, it doesn't really matter if if you step out and take care of it, then the chaos won't be there. So it's just a matter of the actions that you are taking and not the chaos. Are you with me on this one? I hope you understand what I mean. Because just waiting for the storm to pass, like what happens when the next storm comes? It's always going to be a next storm. And would you rather share that storm with someone else and you can sort of protect each other? And also, if you're alone, if you don't even want to be with someone else, then still, like maybe you would be wanting to be able to still go out, like you still want to be able to feel strong within yourself, feel safe within yourself, and not having to take these protective measures. That means isolating yourself and sort of waiting for things to blow over, and then it feels like maybe you're losing people or losing opportunities because you're shying away when things get scary. Okay, yeah, maybe I feel like maybe I over-explain that. And maybe that's a sign that you're overthinking things as well, and that's why it becomes this way. We have the devil, right? That really talks about overthinking. Four of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Taking a time out to understand what to cut out and what to keep and what not to keep, especially what not to keep. The Queen of Swords, yeah, like she's slaying those dragons there, slaying the monsters, understanding what needs to be rid of in your life. And Four of Swords also talks about healing and needing a break here. And yeah, there's, wow, the Moon, Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Oh. Yeah, so Scorpio, you are in a very, there's a lot of chaos here, and there's a lot of, I want to say, tough and dark emotions. They're very strong. With the Moon, Nine of Wands, you feel like maybe this is like a never-ending nightmare you're going through in life. You may feel like everything is very exhausting, and you never know what or who to trust with the Moon. You don't see really the end of something, or because with the Nine of Wands as well, like you're trying really hard to manage everything in your life, but it feels like it's just one thing after the other. And the Nine of Swords, I feel like you may feel a lot of pressure here. This poor hedgehog, I feel like it's almost being yelled at. And Nine of Swords really is talking about overthinking too, right? And anxiety and feeling almost paralyzed because you feel so stressed. Like you're very, very stressed, Scorpio. With the Moon, I feel like there's something you're not seeing. There's some form of illusion that maybe you are, because you're overthinking things, you think that they are worse than they are. And I'm not saying that to belittle your problems or anything at all. I'm saying that maybe there's another way to handle things so that they're not so tough. Oh, wow. Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. With the Two of Swords, I was thinking about the Two of Swords when I was saying that you may not be seeing an end to something. So maybe that's confirmation then. Because now we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. It's like you're... Page of Swords, really feeling like there's something you're not seeing, or maybe you think you see something but it's not true, or you overanalyze, or with the page it's sort of not immature, but I don't think you have the full picture, or you don't give it your full yeah, I just feel like you don't have the full perspective of something. And Five of Cups, I think you feel disappointed over the fact that there's some form of grief here or loss, and maybe that is because of this Page of Swords being maybe irrational, or like feeling like you are irrational, or feeling like you are not being able to communicate properly. Two of Swords, like not being able to make decisions, or it feels like you're disappointed with yourself because you don't trust yourself. Yeah. Oh, wow. Two of Cups. So there could be love in. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay. Eight of Cups with the Two of Cups. Wow, Scorpio. So you may be disappointed because you may have walked away from something or someone that you really cared about here. It doesn't have to be a person or like a love situation, but the probability is high that this is a person you were really in love with and you walked away from them because you weren't thinking clearly or you weren't seeing things properly, and now you're disappointed with yourself because once again you didn't see something for what they were, or you felt like it was consuming you. I get that with the Devil as well, like something consumes you, and you sort of resort to finding relief, and so you walked away from something here because maybe it got overwhelming, but now you're like, damn, did I just do that? Oh, I felt heavy seeing that. It's like you walked away, because it can also be like a best friend or a job opportunity. It's something about just not trusting that you are able to resolve something within a situation. Like you don't trust that you are able to do something, so you just walk away or you leave it, or because you're like, yeah, I can't handle that Two of Cups. Like maybe you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like you're not equipped enough with the Page of Swords, and that things are really overwhelming here. But really, it's something that you really wanted because it's the Two of Cups. Yeah, and there's the Seven of Cups with the Magician. Wow. Yeah, that was great confirmation actually, because this speaks about not seeing the solutions properly. We have the Magician, and the Magician is the creator. The Magician can, create magic, obviously, but I think with the Seven of Cups, you didn't really see how you could maybe work through a situation that was tough, or you couldn't see how things could work out here. Even though with the Magician, they have everything. They have the tools. They have the spirit, right? Like they want to fix something. They can manifest. They can and yeah, as well, you may have manifested your own confusion here with the overthinking as well, right? So self-fulfilling prophecy. I said that in the last reading as well. Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Okay, again, I feel like you needed some help to see that there are possibilities. Page of Pentacles, again, I feel like you've been having this negative view on things, like I can't, or there's no way, or I don't know how to move forward. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you've been given some form of support, or I mean, we're not seeing the Hanged Man right now, but because the Ace of Wands, I feel like it's someone is with the Six of Pentacles, like you're being given some form of newfound energy, drive, inspiration, motivation, possibility, okay? And with the Three of Cups, it's like a friendly reminder or a friendly conversation that is supportive, that leads to you feeling like, oh, maybe there is a chance with the Ace of Wands, like maybe there is a possibility there, and maybe I was just not, because this page here has a devil's tail as well. Maybe I can show you. See, there's a little bit of devil energy in this card here. And so again, I think you really tell yourself that you're unable or you can't or you're not experienced or you haven't learned how to, etc. And you think that you never will, maybe, or you feel like because of that you're not ready to move forward. I think what the point you're missing in all of this is, first of all, you are selling yourself that story in your head, and that is the devil right now. Like in the situation, that is the devil, that you think that you are lesser than you are, that this is just a lack of confidence, this is not reality necessarily. And I think even if you have to work on certain aspects of yourself, we all do. And in relationships, I think I've really learned that some things you just can't really fix unless you are in a relationship. Because, I mean, of course you can, but when you are triggered by something or when someone is mirroring you, that is the opportunity. Like, that is the time to show up for yourself and also for the other person. That is the time to be like, oh, okay, now I see the problem. And so now is the time that I take care of it. Because when you leave, then that problem is gone for the moment until you meet someone else, and then it's going to show up again, right? Because it has to do with how you relate to people or how you show up in relationships, maybe any type of relationship, like even with your family and friends. This could be a reoccurring thing. And again, yeah, you've been sort of keeping yourself in this little castle, like I was saying in the last reading, finding it hard to speak about your emotions. And I think with the Knight of Cups, like there has been, and the Two of Cups, of course, like there is someone or there has been someone that makes you want to maybe do something about this, or they've given you hope that you can do something about this, Scorpio. Because you can. I think it's a time for you to realize that as well, that you have more power than you think. Oh. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah. It's, okay. I feel like it wasn't really worth leaving a situation here, because we saw the Eight of Cups with the Two of Cups, right? And with the Seven of Pentacles, I think that sort of, I feel like, yeah, it gave you some peace, it gave you some, it gave you somewhat what you wanted. Like maybe you wanted some distance, maybe you wanted some time for yourself, but like the sun is shining, it's a bright card, but looking at it, I see that someone is not getting much for a lot of sacrifice, It's like you sacrifice a really good connection or relationship or love, because we have the Queen of Cups in the bottom, right? Queen of Cups, that nurturing, loving energy. Yeah, it's like you realize that, okay, So I sacrificed that, and for what? Some coins? And up some coins, I mean, like, yeah, that's the depiction in the card. Maybe you felt some peace for a little bit, for a while. You feel safe, maybe, but the happiness is gone. The wings are clipped on this poor man, and he's walking like he's floating above the fire. Oh, the Queen of Swords is here. Oh, okay. Upside down in the deck. Again, it's like you're seeing that now. Like it's like you needed to walk away as well to see that you really lost something. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. And this is causing great conflict in you. And you're moving very slowly. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, what do we have? King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Cups again. King and Queen of Cups. Wow. With the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I see someone who really wants to love and be loved. I see someone who would greatly benefit from leaving that safe space, being more vulnerable, and not feeling like you have to do everything by yourself, Scorpio. And I mean that's you. I see you wanting a deep connection with someone, wanting to create some stability. There's more happiness and fun with Three of Cups here. There's more life, right? There's more, even more energy. I think you feel like you effed up here, and I don't think apologizing or opening up is a bad idea, actually, if that's what you want to do. Either way, I think moving forward, taking things slower, again, Knight of Pentacles and King of Cups, like being patient with yourself when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to all types of, like just being in relationships, and trying to find that firm and strong energy within yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe someone else is that for you as well. Someone is there to hold your hand when things get really bad or for you or really scary. Because we have the King and Queen of Cups. I feel like you feel connected to someone. Two of Cups, King and Queen of Cups. Like, what can I say? It's like you need to trust someone and you need to let things have patience with yourself. Have patience with the fact that you are an emotional person. Come to terms with the fact that you are a human with emotions. We all are. People who are like, yeah, I'm not really a feeling person. I mean, you are. You've just been tucking those emotions away. And of course, not everyone is super like wearing their feelings or heart on their sleeve, etc. But we are here to experience our emotions and feel things throughout life. And feelings are signals. They're nothing to be ashamed of or scared of. They are just signaling things to us. Like, okay, this is a good thing. This is a bad situation. This is a good situation. It's not bad or stupid or weak to feel emotions. It's literally also in your brain. And I'm saying that because I know there's people who are like, I'm more logical, and I mean there needs to be balance, right? You can't always do what you want or what your heart wants. You can't always do what's logical or what's rational. Like, there needs to be deliberation, right? Some balancing. And I think you've been too much like on that protective, not wanting to be vulnerable side for some time. And I think you don't want to be there anymore. And I think you find it scary to try to move out of that place. But someone here, I feel like, is willing to give you that patience, give you that time. And you have to give yourself that as well. Okay. The most important part of this reading is that you should be there for yourself. No matter if someone else is there, you should always have empathy for yourself, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to be vulnerable, and know that you are not weak or stupid or dumb for being in touch with that or talking about it, and you are allowed to take up that space, okay? I really hope that this message gets through to you. You have a really strong wall, you have really strong coping mechanisms here, and I understand that it's really hard to just break free from that. But there is definitely possibilities here. We did see the Ace of Wands, right? And Six of Pentacles. Like, someone is there to support you and give you the energy to move forward in this process. And I think, Scorpio, you should definitely follow your intuition in this. And I think it is telling you to face this fear once and for all, so that you can come out on the other side and live a more rich life. And I mean rich by feeling happier, freer, feeling safer, because this is an illusion. We have the moon, right? This castle, this devil, this wall, that's an illusion of safety. That's not actual safety. That is just, yeah, your brain trying to protect you from pain, ultimately. And of course, no one wants to be hurt or be in pain, and that's understandable. And it's, of course, I feel like this is an extension of the last reading, but of course, it's important to be cautious out there, but being distrustful to a point where you're not even letting in people that you know are genuine, that you know care for you, because of, I feel like it's just a habit and something that you don't know how to break out from. But you will, and there's possibilities, and there's help, there's support, Scorpio. And again, just trust that on the other side of this, things are much better. You will be much happier, lighter as a person, to get rid of some baggage, and you will be able to enjoy life in another way. I keep seeing the Three of Cups. Like, you will celebrate coming out of your shell, coming out of this these insecurities and your baggage, and having to do everything by yourself. I don't think we are supposed to do everything by ourselves. That's not the kind of animal that we are. We need we do need each other. We need support. We need us, just, we're not supposed to be alone so much. I don't think we're supposed to have people around us that can help us, support us. That's what we come from as a species. So, like, working together. And so yeah, don't fault yourself for needing people. We all need each other and someone. We can't do everything on our own. And that's okay. And it's not only is it okay, that's the way it just is that way. It just is. Independence is great, but it's also sort of like, isn't it better to connect with people and enjoy life instead of feeding into pride and ego of needing to do everything by yourself? I hope I could deliver that message in a good way. Sometimes I don't mean to come off as, lecturing you at all, Scorpio. I don't judge you. I really just want what's best for you, and so I hope that's how you receive the message. Just so you know, I'm just saying, just making sure. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.